He was once Stardust. Then he had to go away, create a powerhouse. And now who's running the show? This guy. Ladies and gentlemen, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah!
Yeah! Woo! Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah! Woo! Oh, champ! Can't really see you. Got our lights done.
Way done.
Man,
Wow.
man, it's
My hands are so sweaty. I'm sorry. How you doing, champ?
No, wait. Boom, fireworks. You see that? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I heard you missed him. Yeah, you played it off. You look cool.
It was cool.
Yeah. There's a microphone. No, need your mic.
I'll say this.
Where was that? What happened?
Well, I'm not sure what happened. I have theories. There is a the title upside down.
Yeah,
That's bad.
The Miz did that.
No.
And he has one since.
There's a writer who was featured on WWE's hit series on Netflix, Unreal. I call him Baxter. I think it was him who did it. Anyways, though, here's the sad part. When it didn't blow the first time, that's a good sign to not do the punch. You know what I'm saying? Let it go. It's not going to be there. Oh, no. I went for the punch.
Again.
Again, no pyro. And then got up on the buckle to do the big one.
Whole thing, yeah.
And no pyro. And getting up on the buckle with my hamstrings and my butt, which it's getting real big.
Yeah.
You need that full explosion, you know? And, it didn't happen for me. Sad night, but hey, they woed.
Yeah,
they
always won.
Yes.
And AJ even woed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate
welcome.
you guys, the version of my song that we have here on the show. Yeah.
Ba-da-bo. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-bo. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-boo. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-boo. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-boo. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-boo. Whoa! Yeah, that's good.
That is music to my ears, and I sincerely appreciate you guys doing
So,
it.
do you
Thank
know
you.
the words,
appreciate you.
obviously? Yeah.
I don't know the words as well as I should. Now, Downstate, we made that song years and years and years ago, and I've used it every single place I've gone. Out the Curtain, Adrenaline in the Soul.
Okay.
I actually don't think I do know the words all the way. I know this, though, is sometimes it lingers a little, and you're just waiting to do this.
Yeah.
You're already in the spot.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of sit there, and you'll see a couple, hey, buddy. Hey, man, give it a second. Here we go. Yeah, so it's a great song. Thank you, guys.
Born and raised in the biz, which is why I think you're here today. Okay.
Yeah.
The fact that you came here to the Thunderdome to do this conversation, I think is very old school, but also incredibly awesome that you feel obligated to do as such whenever you're a champion of the WWE. Tomorrow night, Cincinnati.
Yeah.
You're tag teaming with Randy Orton. Is that what I read?
That's the thing. It's Heritage Bank Arena, which is an arena I love, and it's Randy Orton.
Let's go.
Somebody who was a mentor to me in the game, and no spoiler, Randy is. We don't know how much longer Randy's going to be doing this. I don't want that to creep up on me if we didn't get one more good old-fashioned mega power style tag with the guy who is partially responsible for me ever getting anywhere in WWE. So Randy Orton, Cincinnati, it's a great fit. I was right around the corner. I had to come by.
Yeah, we appreciate you stopping by.
And pulled the bus up.
Yeah, well, we saw
Very
it.
sweet.
Yeah. Cool bus.
Well,
Cool door.
Bone to pick with you on the bus. Your bus was next to me at WrestlePalooza the other day.
Yes, it was it?
I believe it was.
No, it's not my bus. It was another bus.
Well, I would have liked had you come on my bus and said hello. I like when you come by.
I know, but the door was shut.
Post show though, you got to throw down.
I agree.
That's old school too.
I know.
You got to throw down.
And I am a throw downer. I believe.
Yeah, I feel like I want to throw. I want to see how much of a throw downer you are.
Well, we did throw down. We have thrown down. You're talking about you want more.
Yeah. Another. You do a big show like that. We premiere on ESPN. It's throwdown territory.
We need to throw it down.
Yeah.
You still doing the vodka? Yeah.
Wheatley vodka.
Yeah.
That's right. Wheatley American vodka.
Okay.
I'll
stay away from
I
it.
like Wheatley American vodka, but Sazerac, parent company, that's all Buffalo Trace, Pappy,
Oh, okay.
all the deep,
Sure.
good, the
Okay,
good
sure.
bourbon stuff, and
Good stuff.
we're in the heart of it right here, you know.
Yeah, yes, we
Yeah.
certainly are.
Close.
I'll tell you what, Pappy had a good run there. Very expensive.
Mr.
very-
Winkle?
Yeah, you're talking about Pappy. You're talking about we have 30-some bottles there. We're going to go ahead and do it. Yeah, Jack Daniels will be all that I will need, but your bus has always been very hospitable. You have been very hospitable to me in the business. You've been around the business a long time. Right now, bigger heights. You're going to Perth, Australia next week, and that's just like status quo. Yep, going to Perth, Australia. Going to sell out a stadium probably. Me and Seth Rollins are going to battle for the most precious prize in the game. State of the business right now. If you were just to be give a kind of an entire address of where we are right now, what would you say? How would you describe it to somebody that maybe doesn't watch
good.
wrestling on a regular basis?
Well, with ESPN and where the industry is at, pro wrestling in general, only onwards and upwards, which is new because you have these peaks and valleys throughout wrestling history. I've always loved it. But say, look at the Attitude Era. If you really look back at it, it's actually a shorter time than we remember. The golden age of the 1980s, Macho and all that. It's a shorter time than we remember. We've been cruising now 4 or 5 years. Dallas Mania, even the year prior to that, it's been onwards, upwards. A lot of that has to do with Nick Khan coming on board with WWE.
He's a super genius.
Super genius, and that's a wrestling term in a way, super genius. And so much of it has to do with it has the best roster.
Right.
WWE's roster is, you got Seth Rollins. The fact that we get to go do that and get to do it in Western Australia, in Perth, world champion, WWE champion, it's a beautiful thing. So as long as this roster stays healthy, stays happy, stays cooking, it's onwards and upwards. And I think the heights for sports entertainment and pro wrestling, we've never seen anything like this before. So this is just, as a kid who loved it, always thought it was cool.
Yeah.
The fact that other people think it's cool now too makes my day.
Yeah, every show seemingly has somebody that is notable from somewhere that's a massive fan. And a lot of people were fans whenever they were growing up. I think every kid at some point has a run with professional wrestling. A lot of people coming back as they've gotten older. And I think that's because of the access. We got Netflix deal. We got ESPN deal. Obviously, we're still running on cable and linear television.
Oh, yeah.
YouTube channel for WWE is like the biggest in sports. It's
Libraries over there on Peacock.
Everything is
there.
just kind of cooking right now. You guys should be incredibly proud of the work that you're doing. Yourself, very much.
Why are you acting like you're not part of this? You're a huge part of this.
On that note,
You can give it this a reverse rub you've been getting. we love Pat.
Yeah.
We love Pat.
Yeah. I've been lucky to be a part of your guys' world, to be clear. And I do think there is a chance that the WWE ESPN deal, I did have potentially a little bit of sway in that entire thing. But on that note,
Neither here nor there.
I think you guys have earned it all for good reason. And watching you guys work up close and personal for how long and what I get to do, it is unbelievable what you guys are able to accomplish on a regular basis. And your work ethic is outstanding. Go ahead, Ty.
Yeah, I just want to say first and foremost, not that I ever thought you lost the juice, but you coming out at the home run derby in Atlanta, me and Pat were down there with some of the players, and the pop that you got was louder than any of the players that night. I mean, I know you're a Georgia boy, so, but I needed
Well, not just the fans. The team.
Oh, yeah. Wait, yeah. Eugenio Suarez was going crazy. His son was like, Dad, I need a picture with this guy. Come
They
on.
were speaking Spanish, and then all I heard was Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, exactly.
Legit.
So that was really sweet.
But you thought I'd lost the juice previous to walking out?
No, I said you didn't.
You
but
were worried.
I'm just saying, like, baseball fans.
Cemented it.
I don't immediately think, like, oh, everyone in here is watching Raw on Monday. I don't think
It's
that.
crazy. Wrestling fans are everywhere.
They
now.
are. They are.
I always come with the idea that maybe they're not gonna be. Maybe it's an opportunity to show them, hey, the wrestler guy, he's cool. He's one, or that maybe that's why I'm wearing the suit. It's a different outlook on a wrestler. But in Georgia, I mean, that's
your
stomping
backyard.
grounds, home run
That's your
derby.
backyard,
It was a fun night. Yeah.
But that was really sweet.
As we have a hard out
Yeah.
30 seconds, we'll
30
continue on
seconds.
digital. No, we'll continue on digital. Ladies and gentlemen, he and Randy Orton are battling tomorrow night against the Vision, the future of the industry. Braun
Indeed.
Breaker and Brunson just a week before he has to battle in Perth, Australia for the crown jewel against Seth freaking Rollins. That's Cody Rhodes, AJ Hawks here. Week 5 of the NFL season kicks off tomorrow. We'll be reacting to it tomorrow. Goodbye. Okay, now we're on digital. We just went off of TV.
Wow.
Now we stay on digital. He has a question for you. And watching that thing down in Atlanta for you was so cool. We were a little boozed up.
A little bit.
We were a little boozed up. We're obviously a little bit.
What does a little boozed up look like for you? This is I feel like
I think I had 3 Jack and Diets. He had maybe 7.
Yeah.
7, eh?
Give
Yeah.
or take.
All right.
Yeah, 10.
Dogs got a hunt, huh?
Ty was on
Dogs do have to
He was
hunt.
just starting to catch a bus.
Ty was on the All-Star team. They gave him a full uni.
I
uni.
was.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, had the eye black on and everything. I was ready to get.
Did you get out there on the field at all? Did anybody figure it out?
Yeah, well,
Well,
we
yeah.
introduced everybody.
Yeah.
enough.
That's it. There you go.
So yeah,
we were-
it was pretty sweet. But you talk about the WWE and wrestling getting as big as it is. You're about to be Colonel Guile in the
so
Street
sick.
Fighter movie.
Oh, my.
Oh, yeah.
When you look at that, how much of like your wrestling background comes into acting? Because obviously, like I think you're a pretty good representation of yourself in the ring. But like, how much of what you're doing in the ring could you pull from on set acting and be like, wow, this actually maybe isn't as hard as I thought because I kind of do this every single week.
The physicality part of Guile was, I felt like a pretty easy pickup. And a bit of a spoiler for what's going to be, I hope, a monster movie. Guile does a few things in terms of in the video games. You know, Guile's going to do a sonic boom. You know, Guile's going to do the flash kick. I was adamant that anything that's a stunt, I want to do it. If that requires me being on these wires, I want to do it. If you put another guy over here in the corner who I know is going to do the shot after, I still want a shot at it. I want to, and his name's JV, his stunt squad, who's putting together these fights because it's Street Fighter. You need fights. It's a fighting tournament. Unbelievable. Very easy for me to jump right into it, and he had a great team around me to let me get one go at a couple things that I hope I get to see in the movie. That movie, if you ever played the game, particularly Street Fighter 2, what Katao Sakurai has done as the director is unbelievable. It's just fan service. I mean, if you just saw us all walking around the lot in Australia, you've got Dhalsim, you've got Ken, you got Ryu, you got Chun-Li, the real, I don't want to say the real final boss, but in that game, you know, you got it's
You said it.
I did.
Yeah, we all thought it when you said it too.
Just a really wonderful cast, and I think one thing they did that was awesome on this movie is Noah, Kalina, and Koji, who are the three leads. Unbelievably good actors who've taken it so dead serious and are there to work every day. So then you've got me and 50 Cent and Andrew Schultz and Roman, and we were able to play. They let us have a lot of fun, and I hope people enjoy how I approach Guile because it's different perhaps than straight military man, I suppose.
What part of Australia were you guys in?
We did all the filming in Sydney. I was in Darling Harbour.
Okay, so I was in Brisbane at the same
I
exact
know.
time. You guys were all up there. I thought we'll just drive over and meet these guys.
Nope.
No. That is a
Nah.
huge continent. Literally, in my head, I didn't do a lot of research into where I was headed. I just knew I had a 16-hour flight in a tube with no Wi-Fi.
Oh.
So I knew that was problematic.
Did you go Perth at all? Did you get over there?
No, I just went strictly to Brisbane.
That's a big shock when people go, is they think, oh, it's exactly, I can just drive on over there. And then they get on a 5+ hour flight from Sydney to Perth and realize, oh, this is a giant continent.
Yeah, because you just rattled off a bunch of people's names, and they had heard I was going to Australia. So I got texts from people. They're like, "Are you in Australia
Yeah.
right now?" I'm like, "Yes." They're like, "We're filming in what city again?"
We were in Sydney, yeah.
Yeah, Sydney. We're in Sydney or whatever. You going to be here? And I'm like, "Can definitely make that." I mean, the amount of people that are there. Yes, I can come say what's up. And then turns out it was not that easy just to hop over there. Filming was cool though. How many movies you been a part of?
I did a cameo in Naked Gun, which was a blast because it's Liam Neeson. It's a Jedi. Get to have that moment.
Oh, nice.
This is the first real movie I've been part of.
Cool, man.
In a sense of being there every day, showing up, stunt training. Next piece, you know, the hair on Guile is quite a sight. And just moving through the day, they kept us really busy. And Sydney was so incredible. And I haven't been in a place and stayed still like that pretty much in my whole career, other than my own home. For Crown Jewel, I put the Aussie flag on the back of the jacket. I had to, yeah.
I love the country as well, man.
God, they were just such a. If I had to be one place for that amount of time, away from the girls, away from the family, to do this, it was a really special place.
Food's so good.
Yeah,
Everybody jacked.
big steak culture over
Oh
there. Yeah,
my gosh.
yeah,
Eggs
Jack
in the
too.
morning. I didn't like the seatbelt in the back seat. I didn't love that.
Oh well, you can't get in a car. You don't.
Uber,
it won't
yeah.
be moving unless you buckled in.
Yeah, I didn't love that. Didn't love that. Could certainly find cocaine from seemingly anybody. Marijuana was not very prevalent anywhere. I was looking for tree, could not find it on a very easily case. But everything other than that, clean.
I did not have the same drug experience.
Well,
didn't-
that's why you're champ, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
That's
why you're champ.
I mean, if that's going around out there, all right.
No, but I'm not.
All right.
See, but everybody thinks I am a winter storm guy because
Yeah.
of my energy. I am not. It's complete opposite. I'm like, have tried it. That is the worst. I wake up in the morning just like, you're the worst human on earth.
What have I done?
Don't need to do that as an adult. I actually go the other way. I'm looking for the trees on a very regular basis. Don't want to travel in there because I've seen locked
You're
up
looking
abroad.
for the mellow, the
Bingo.
warm jets.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Right.
Well, I just want to see kind of go. Indiana obviously would never do that here. Of
Can't.
course. We'd never do that. Just CBD here.
Yeah. Sure.
But in Australia, I'm there for a long time. That was the longest time I have gone outside of Indiana.
Sure.
Obviously, when I live here in Indiana. Maybe since I'm 21 years old. I had that 27-month period where I was in trouble by the NFL. I was in the substance abuse program. But other than that, no smoke to be found anywhere. That was interesting. But yeah, I guess the upper was certainly readily available. They're all jacked. Food was incredible. Everybody had a great personality. For me, we're in Brisbane, sidewalks were like marble at some of the places I was walking around.
Such a clean spot.
Oh, my God.
Such a clean spot.
It was awesome. Australia was awesome.
Do you think they really like Americans? Because I felt like they were incredibly kind, but I also thought
Deep down.
maybe this is like an overcompensation.
Talking a bunch of shit about you, right? As soon as
Well,
you
also
leave.
too with the tattoo, I thought like maybe they don't love me as much. They're really nice, but I walked away. That was a second home for me. Loved it.
You came in and said, I'm the American nightmare. And they said, every American's a nightmare.
Yeah. You know how the climate is now. It's I don't ever want to be the one to
what's going on?
pull it up
No,
a
what
little
is it
bit.
about USA,
I'm
bro?
loud and proud about it. Plus,
Yeah.
it's Colonel Guile, as
Exactly.
you
Sure.
said. You're going into this USA all the way. But
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. I don't think a lot of Americans are there.
no,
It's
I didn't-
far.
I didn't
It's really
mean-
far.
And also the schedule.
Yeah.
Like this is 8 a.m. start on Saturday for
Yeah.
us, right? For the Crown Jewel in Perth.
oh my, whoop, it is.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
GD.
I'll be up with you. I'll be an hour before doing a game day, but I'm gonna wake up with you. Are you late? You don't have to give it away. Don't. You guys will be last, obviously, until it's announced maybe that they're 1st, depending upon how.
The politics of wrestling.
Dude, yeah, well,
you get it all, huh?
Yeah. Well,
Well, I
Brock,
mean, those are the two
we-
spots. You want to be first, or you want to be last. I'm pretty. I think Hunter's old school, and that the WWE title typically goes last. But also sometimes going last is not a chore, but it can be a journey. If it hasn't been that banger show, or if it's been a bit of a slow burn, then it's all on you to give them the action. It's just that's the challenge of it all. I think you're made a better wrestler by being put in that spot.
But first, you're setting the tone for the entire.
First, you're setting the tone, but also first is low hanging fruit in a good way. That's you can. First is a great spot. First, last. The middle that concerns me.
Well, listen, you used to be in the middle, weren't you, doing cartwheels? Now where you at?
Bro.
You the first or last,
Bro.
brother? That's
I was the most in the middle guy of all time. So I like the other spots.
Tone has a question for you.
Yeah, Cody, since you have that big match coming up next week, tomorrow, will you be like, hey, Mr. Viper, Mr. Orton, maybe you do more of the heavy lifting tonight?
That's very likely if it was anybody but Randy.
Yeah.
Randy, I genuinely think, and we've had a lot of shows where, say Randy wasn't advertised, and then Randy's music hit, and it was the loudest reaction of the night. The people, there's a love he has. Cena's very similar. The equity they've built up. When Randy is in town, it's very, I don't know if I'm saying Mr. Orton, but I'm there for whatever I can do to give him the best match possible, because he's earned it in every such way, and he's naturally going to do that just on his own. But I feel like our locker room, and I hope the NXT guys and all the NIL guys who are coming in, and all the guys Sean and Baldo are training, I hope they realize what a special individual that Randy is, and we won't have him forever. I keep saying that, and the dude might be here another 10 years.
He looks
like it.
unbelievable.
The Quadzilla current mode he's in, but I certainly want to get this tag with him in case it's the last one.
How come Baldo doesn't have one final run?
That's a great question.
He's been around it. He knows everybody.
That's a good. I mean, you hit that music at the Rumble, see where it goes.
Oh, and I hope
Yeah.
he's wearing. I hope
see,
it is. Yeah.
Which one you want? You want A-Train or you want the 10 side?
10 side,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's different than most people would want.
We need one more Baldo 10-side run.
Well, I mean, either way, that's always drop them in the water, and I bet the place would lose their mind. And,
Royal Rumble for sure.
Royal
Yeah.
Rumble, and then
And
see where it goes.
Former University of Pittsburgh offensive lineman, obviously, and freak show athlete. That guy, I think, not just one night. He needs an entire run.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
You're calling for a Baldo entire run.
Cena's last match.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
it
should
would-
be involved with the Cena stuff now that, oh my gosh, this is Baldo we're talking about. I'm pumped about this final run.
Yeah, and Baldo, I think he needs promo every week, too. I think he deserves that. I think we get promo for Baldo every single week.
You're really putting a lot of time into this. Huh?
Yeah, I think you should get 20, 30 minutes a week.
Okay.
Put Baldo out there.
Boom.
10-minute match. Obviously, he's going to have to get some of the boots back under him. Okay, he's going to have to do that, but he's down there working with everybody.
Well, he's a big dude. You don't have to do as much.
Oh, couple.
Yeah, big
Santons.
dude, less is more. You know, you don't have to come off your feet all that much.
No.
It's up to you, like the light heavyweight types. You
Baldo
bounce
was
off
all,
them, you know?
Baldo was always so good to me, man. I would like to see him just go ahead and get one more. D-Bone probably wants to see Baldo.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Let's get
I think
away.
you mentioned D-Bone to me last time, and I think as I was leaving, I was calling him the wrong thing the entire time.
That's all
That's
right.
good. That's
okay.
it.
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
Yeah, you just broke his heart. Yeah, this guy, massive. Bada bang.
bada
Bada boom.
Did I screw it up last time, D-Bone? Was I calling you something else?
He doesn't remember. All he
Okay,
remembers is
good.
that he
All right.
touched
I want to
you.
make sure. I hope I got it right.
Good to see you, Mr. Rhodes.
Good to see you.
Do you have any questions for the American Nightmare, D-Bone, about anything going on in the
Yeah.
WWE?
No zipper burn today. I will say I'd be a fake C Nation fan if I didn't say I am pissed off that you have that fucking
Because this
strap.
right here.
Wow.
This right
Yep.
here. This upsets you.
But I will say
Wow.
Yeah.
thank you for bringing out the best in John Cena and
Thank
putting
you.
on one of the greatest matches of his career.
Oh,
So,
thank you.
That was a very uniquely laced compliment, and I thank you. Thank you.
It was a great match.
Oh, what it's MetLife. What a good time. What a good
nailed
time.
it, though.
And I hate saying this, but part of the beauty of how great that match is was the lack of a match that really took place at WrestleMania in a sense. Sometimes the long game is the game. And that, again, it's like going on last. It's a hard spot occasionally, but the bigger picture, I treat them as they were the same match. And then we just got to all the bells and
Oh,
whistles
you're
and
saying
stuff.
it was like first half, second.
Yeah, exactly. It's story, you know. I don't want to quote Mr. Heyman here, but the chapters, the innings, all those things. It's a long game.
Oh, are you seeing the vision right now? Is that what you're doing?
He's got good vision, huh?
Well, we'll see tomorrow
Who
night.
are you picking out of Braun and or Bronson to move forward into the upper stratosphere? Who's it going to be? Oh, the big dog, Big Braun.
Is that even a question?
I mean, what are we even talking
So
about?
this is okay.
Guy runs 25 miles an hour. Now, Tsunami is certainly unstoppable.
And he called you out for he wanted to tsunami you. You know?
Did he?
Yes, this is a thing he's put out there. He wanted to tsunami you. Here's,
When? When did he say this?
I think
didn't
he's
say
pretty much
that.
put everybody on a list. You were on a list. You were on a list.
Dude,
of
in
people-
high school, I was on a list too. There's a lot of conversations.
Uh-oh.
That was an eye opener for how bad people can really hate me.
Here's my outlook on Braun Bronson, though. I feel like whoever you pick to be the guy from that group, because this happens in tags all the time, I think you'll be wrong because I have a feeling they're both going to be.
That's why it's the vision, brother.
Yeah, Mr. Heyman does not make bets
No, he doesn't.
that do not pay off. He
Now,
is
we're all
in
football guys.
every.
Here, though. We're all football guys here, so. You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah.
We looked up your amateur wrestling record at high school.
The Unreal, 101 and 2, and
That's
only
so
taken down
good.
4 times.
Wow.
Yeah,
So good.
oh, yeah. I was obsessed. You ever seen Vision Quest?
Oh,
You talking
Matthew
about The Vision?
Modine.
Not the Vision, but you've seen Vision Quest?
I have, yeah.
What
Great.
a vibe. So that was my life. I was up early. The whole thing, the whole reason I was so obsessed with folk style amateur wrestling is because where I lived, Dusty was kind of Gomez Adams.
Yes.
Like they all when we go to tournaments and stuff.
All right, for everybody else that doesn't know what you're talking about.
Adam's
well,
family.
when he was just looked upon as he had this freak-like job.
Okay, got it.
And then he was always ridiculed for not being a real athlete, which Dusty looked how Dusty looked.
Yeah,
and
but-
I made it. So that was his everything he did. He could hit a baseball as far as, I mean, everything he did, he was a great athlete. But I really wanted people to know when it came to me, the wrestling was as real as it got. It was a weird psychology as a youngster, but it drove me because that run in high school was absurd.
You committed to Penn State, didn't you?
I didn't fully commit. No. That was I was going to Howard Fine Acting Studio. My mom wanted that commitment. My mom, to this day, thinks I've made the wrong career choices. And I love her for that, but
Mama Rose.
yeah, Mama Rhodes is not. I think she wanted that Penn State. I mean, Runnels or Rhodes to get into college and do it for sports. Here's the thing about that amateur wrestling record, though. That here's the fraudulent part. That was in high school in the South. Competition's not as stiff as you get in the Midwest. You know, some spots out in California. I'd go to these Ken Shertel gold medal camps over the summer, and I would get dog walked. I would get murked. Now, I never got pinned. I was good enough, but I mean,
Nice.
the Team Georgia was a fun bit for a second, but I remember being at one camp and the guy goes, all right, you're crab walking across the gym. He said, if you're from Pennsylvania, go. 30 kids go. All right, if you're from West Virginia, go. 10 kids go. He named every state, and then he got to Georgia. One kid, just me. I was the only one at these things because it was Vision Quest. I just had to keep that record going. I don't know what it was, but my family loved amateur wrestling. I felt so bad when.
No, you made the right decision. You made
Yeah,
it.
I think so.
Thank you.
Champ.
Thank you.
Let's talk about you being a Georgia boy. Go ahead, Con Man.
Yeah, what about the Georgia Dogs? I mean,
Sad.
Yeah, it sucks for you because they might blow.
Sad.
But Alabama's also a good team. Are they going to bounce back here, or what's going on?
It's not like it was 4 or 5 years ago before the big extended playoff where that one loss is it. Like, as far as fan bases, we're not packing it up in Athens and saying it's over. But I didn't think that was going to be the case. I didn't think Alabama had any of the juice. I didn't think that. So that game was just a sad ending. I see Georgia running the table throughout. I do. And then we get into these same discussions at the end with, you got 1-loss teams and then there'll be a 2-loss team and who fits. But I still stand by my Dogs. And I think a great game. That game is always a great game.
Yeah.
But not what I was expecting. But not as
33.
bad as it used to be. It used to be SEC. You lose the one game, it's done.
Yeah.
Pack it up. And now you get there's a little bit of a cushion, I guess, there, but not a good day for me. They're gonna fix it though this weekend. Joe Tess is on the call.
Bringing good vibes.
Bringing the good vibes. Yes, the Dogs are gonna be fine.
33 games you guys had won down there in between the hedges. Wow. You guys lost that. That was the longest home winning streak in the country. Number 2 home winning streak in the country, lost as well. Washington.
Yeah.
So we got a brand new top of the we must protect this house. Georgia, is it what's that coming down the track or who's that coming down the track whenever you call the Dogs?
Who's? Right?
I don't know.
You did who's.
I did both, actually, because I've heard from some Georgia Bulldog fans that are a little older, maybe, that say it's a mean machine. It's a what? And then you talk to
What?
And then you talk to some other folks younger, and they're like, it's who's. We're people. So they say it's who's. So anytime you hear me do it, it's how I'm starting it is really a decision that's getting made in real time.
The gears are going, but I think if you just put any in there, it's like when you have like a wrestler that you can't pronounce his name. It's just the speed, and when you hit it, you're good. Like
moves. I do that with moves.
Yeah, no. If you just get through it real quick, the who's or what's, and also Athens is ready for you to sing it anyways. They want the excitement. They're not. This is Athens. We shouldn't be that particular about that song.
Athens hated me the most out of everybody when I got
from the switch up. You did?
Yeah. No. They hated me the most when I got on College Game Day. Hated me by far the most.
Would you say they were kind of the old whites you were referring to?
Yes, that is exactly how I refer to that. And then also, they thought I took David Pollock's spot on the show. I got along with David Pollock. David Pollock, unbelievable athlete. David Pollock, very good to me. But Georgia Bulldog fans were like, Yankee clown, greatest dog of all time. Okay, so then they dropped me in there. We took the show down there. There was like 40 people behind us. It's like, never fucking doing this again. Never going to come down here again. But I will say, I think the Georgia Bulldog fans, a couple ladies kicked me out of a restaurant, wanted me kicked out of a restaurant when I was down there in Athens.
Yeah.
I would say they have by far been the worst fan base towards me.
I hate to hear that.
No, that's good. It's because of the reason that they are what they are. But I did pick them, and they did win for me.
Yeah.
And I feel like we had a moment there when I beat Texas.
How's your relationship with Ohio State fans?
Very good because of this guy right here.
Okay.
Because AJ is Ohio State fans. I think they would turn on me immediately upon me not picking them.
Yeah.
Like that is college football as a whole.
Yep.
But the Georgia people, it took a long time. I would compliment them. I'd interview Kirby. I'd put over their entire team. Don't want to hear it. Get this guy to fuck off the microphone. Don't want to hear it.
You think it's because you weren't wearing a tie?
I don't even know.
So that was the first thing when you were on College Game Day that I thought, bold.
Really?
No tie. And then the bolos are coming out, and the next thing you know, you just brought an energy that.
Do you sleep in a suit though?
Yeah,
I have recently gone down one time in a suit, that's almost shameful when you wake up and you're still in it. And I rushed. I rushed from Bristol when I went to the ESPN headquarters to meet my daughter and wife at the beach, and I was still in the suit, and I took my shoes off. It's just bizarre. She'll have a lot of questions when she grows up. I mean, it's mainly like I was looking through my other clothes today. We call it if ever I wear my track jacket and stuff on TV, the writers call it Cozy Rhodes.
I like that.
Yeah,
Cozy Rhodes.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I do love a good suit. I do.
You look
Yeah.
good.
You look good in them.
I asked about the Ohio State thing because they seem very difficult to get in.
Yeah.
They're difficult to get in as far as that fan base. And I wondered, are Georgia fans the same and we don't know it? in terms of
I think
are we keeping the gate? And I figured it was just come on in.
There's a lot of cults in college ball, which is why college ball is so good.
Yeah.
Like in the SEC, there's a lot of them, and Nick Saban and a lot of people have told a story about the Southeastern Conference, how there's no professional football. So like the colleges were literally, hey, this is what we have. And then you talk about grandfathers and fathers and everything like that has been passed down the tradition, which is why college football is so great. But I think the Georgia people, just specifically, David Pollock, this guy's talking more than David.
Not on my watch.
I don't fucking think so. No. David Pollock had a 44-inch vertical or something like that.
I want Kirby to call and leave a pep talk on my voicemail.
He's the greatest.
The first time I ever heard what he sounded like in the locker room blew my mind.
Yeah,
I thought, okay, these guys are going to war. They're not. This isn't a game. This is war. I love that guy's amazing.
We love Kirby too. And
Yeah.
Kirby too has always been very nice to me. I think Kirby's always been very cool to me. The Georgia football team has always been very cool to me. I've always been a big fan of them, and I appreciate the hell out of their fan base. Like, to be honest, it's like I like that you went to bat for Pollock, because I'll tell you what, if somebody comes in and takes my spot, I hope the West Virginia Mountaineer people are like, fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope they are like that. I genuinely do. Go
But
ahead, Tim.
you earned them over. That's
tried
the
to.
greatest thing ever. We're talking about being in the middle of the card, and then you earn them over. That's the gift. You didn't start
You
with
go
the
over,
rocket
brother.
on. You it's slow. Showed them what you could do, and they love you now. You
Not
just got
all
to
of
figure
them.
out what's or who's.
You made me think of a question, though, talking about Kirby's locker room speeches. And I know there's different locker rooms for different superstars, but like before big main events or like WrestleMania or whatever, like does anyone get up and talk like in front of the group and like maybe motivate for the night, or is that just not a thing that happens?
I think the last time we had somebody talk to the whole group was Undertaker talking about Netflix Raw.
Gotcha.
And just what that meant, which was really great, because some of the younger ones might not see him. They might not realize who the Undertaker was as an actual in-ring performer. And for him to explain how big of a deal this was, that this was happening, that was one where you wanted to run through a brick wall. The other guys who will do it, who are more subtle, it's not a pep talk, it's more of a pull you aside and hit you with something that's like, woo, is, again, Mr. Heyman. He doesn't take me as one of his guys. I usually am fighting his guys. But when he says something, it matters. And Michael Hayes is one that he's just a wild. He'll hit you with something or pull the curtain back and show you all the people and where they are. Again, don't want to take any of this for granted. Again, Heritage Bank tomorrow, that's a huge one for me. The fact that you do this with Randy, massive. But those are good pep talk guys. Hunter's good too. Hunter, now that I think about it, we got a lot of good.
A lot of good leaders.
A lot of good leaders. lot of good leaders on the squad for sure.
Let alone Michael Cole.
Come on,
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Cole's
Cole's energy is motivating.
Absolutely.
He walks out there, the tie's a little undone during the day. He doesn't care top, bottom, who you're on the card. Get over here. Tell me. Yeah, I mean, he gets what he needs. He gets his notes. He's the voice of WWE.
My favorite thing about him, he does so much research.
Yeah.
Does so much writing, so much. Like, the guy's attention to detail is absurd. He's always trying to take notes, and you don't know if his hearing aids are on you talking or on a video package that he is listening to throughout the entirety of the day. But he'll get something from somebody that he really likes. He'll get real excited about it. And he's like, oh, I can't wait. And then we get to almost the moment in the match where it's coming, and you see him get, like, pretty excited. And then before it even, as it's happening, he can't, fucking better! It's like his love for the business is, like, very apparent. I think that is what makes the WWE so special. All of you guys, and women and men and the people in creative and back. I mean, you talked about Freebird there. He's been on the road for 50 years. This guy's been living arena to arena to arena is what he's been doing. The passion for this business is the business, which Triple H said 1,000 times in Netflix, but it's very real. Like, the business is kind of the thing that if you love it, it'll love you back. And I think you guys have done incredible things with it. The last question's coming from Ohio. Fresh haircut from AJ Hawk.
Yeah, Mr. Rhodes, speaking of leaders, there's a great YouTube channel called Miz Golf. One of the another WWE superstar runs that channel and plays, I guess it looks like, I think he's just a couple under par golf usually there with partners. Has he asked you to come on the show? I don't know if you play golf or not, but is that something you're aware of? And would you play with him?
He hasn't asked me to come on because he's trying to get better with every day. If you know Miz, Miz is not going to. He went through a guitar playing phase, I think 5 years ago, and he had it. I remember it was on the plane. He had the travel guitar. I don't even know if he remembers it, but Miz only can go 110 at anything. So I think he's trying to get as good as he possibly can to then embarrass people who would come on the channel.
But he never will, though. He's been going 110 on golf for a while.
Yeah, so you don't see it coming.
And his score started at 110.
Yeah.
And now it's 150. He has somehow gone the opposite direction.
Oh, man.
It is entertaining, though. Shout out to Miz Golf.
Yeah, shout out.
We will watch him do his thing.
Is Miz's short game good on Miz Golf?
I can't tell you this. There really
Swing looks
isn't.
beautiful. Swing looks great, though, right?
Without the ball.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is fraudulent.
No.
He's working it. He's putting a little kayfabe on that swing.
He goes and plays at Tahoe every summer and comes in bottom 3 every time.
His caddy's the problem.
His caddy tells him he should continue to do what he's doing, which is try to be a professional golfer.
Guys, Miz has had a hell of a run. Former WWE. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, he should not. That's not. He's in the woods there.
Yeah, I don't know how accurate that trail
Bad
is.
start for him,
Okay,
though,
former
really.
WWE champion. I think he's hosting American Gladiators. That's on the way.
What?
That's right.
Yeah, I don't
Let's
think that's
go,
a spoiler. If
Miz.
it is, I'm screwed.
I think it's out there.
He's done everything in the business. If this is his new thing, Dancing with the Stars.
Unbelievable.
If this is his new thing he's picking up, let him get in here. Take a couple putts. Put some money on the line. You're
Leave
you're
golf
losing
with him.
way too much money
Way
on
too
College
much
Game
money.
Day, by the way.
Yeah, you might
I had Brandy watching it this week with the 2 kids who went tandem on you.
Yeah.
I'm dying laughing at the money just draining from you. You
Yeah,
had
thanks,
to know that kid was going through the uprights. That was the most white soccer player, I'm going to kick it straight, I have ever seen.
Yeah.
And they
right.
were in
You're so
cahoots.
right.
Oh, I just met this guy.
Yeah.
No, you
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah.
They're literally like that.
Finance. They both are in
Yeah.
finance.
We
Yeah.
said the same.
Yeah.
I love that you're willing to do that, but man, like,
We need some rules. Yeah, I agree. We're
you
putting
need
some
someone
rules.
else on the show to say, I'll chip in here. Not just, hey, Pat money.
Good idea.
Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. All right. Good luck tomorrow night. Shout out to those kids. I appreciate it. I respect it. But yes, it is
got their
getting
money.
expensive.
Yeah, no, good for them.
Kicking's not supposed to be used. That's the whole part of the segment. You know, so I don't love that. Even if he was a soccer player, that's a hard kick. There's thousands of people
I mean,
around.
congrats to you, though. Kickers are all the rage right now. I'm watching the Cowboys just for the kicker these days. Yeah. This what a vibe.
Well, I'm watching WWE because of you.
Thank you, sir.
I'll see you tomorrow night in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
On SmackDown with Randy Orton taking on the future of the industry. Taking on the 2 dudes that you wouldn't want to fight, but that's everybody in the
Amen.
taking on the Vision tomorrow night SmackDown. Then next week in Perth, Australia. What are you guys winning a ring for? Is there what?
I have the ring and I forgot to wear it. Look at me. That's that. See, I was a wrestler until I just said that. Yeah, no, the ring is on the line. Plus the giant fall right off you because it weighs 70 pounds title that you got to get every buckle on. But it's the biggest title I've ever seen ever. So hopefully it's there in Perth, and then the winner gets a ring. I get to keep my ring though. So the idea is getting 2 rings.
Oh, give me all the rings.
You want a Brady style, fill a hand
Yes.
up. Yeah, that's what you want.
You
More
got one
rings.
of these? You don't. I got 2 of these.
see?
You can potentially do that. We
See?
appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break. On the other side, we'll make our picks, and we're going to celebrate the hell out of the American Nightmare. Our champion, ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes.
Hey, Cody!